But it's my first time. Should you buy or rent? Some say renting is just throwing away money, while others think owning ties you down. So, what really makes sense, especially when you're looking 15 years ahead? Let's break it down and see how it all adds up, because 15 years happens faster than you think. And stay until the end for a simple house hacking tip that can help you afford your first home. Let's do this. Renting feels simple. No repairs, no property taxes. But where does all that money go? Right into your landlord's pocket. You sign a lease, either month to month or yearly. And when it's up, your rent could go up too. You might have to move, or your lease terms could change. Now let's talk numbers. In 2020, renting a 3-bedroom home in Bakersfield was about $1,800 a month. With rent climbing around 3% a year, after 5 years, you spent over $113,000 with nothing to show for it. After 10 years, $265,000, and after 30 years, over $1 million just for a place to live. And here's the kicker: rent never stops. It just keeps going up, and you never get any of that back. That's the real cost of renting. Now, what happens when you buy? Instead of paying off someone else's mortgage, you're paying off your own. You lock in your mortgage, build equity, and your home could go up in value over time. No rent hikes, no surprise lease changes, just long-term stability. Now, back in 2020, that same home was $300,000. With a mortgage, your monthly payment would have been about $1,740, pretty close to the rent. But here's the difference. Every payment you make or made builds ownership. Fast forward 5 years. Your home could be worth $47,000 more. In 10 years, you could have had $109,000 in home value. And after 30 years, instead of handing over $1 million to a landlord, you own a home that could be worth over $529,000. Plus, your mortgage is gone. Owning a home isn't just about having a place to live. It's about securing your financial future. Home prices don't sit still. That $300,000 house from a few years ago, it's likely worth a lot more today. If prices go up just 5% in 5 years, that same home could cost over $380,000, meaning a bigger down payment and a higher mortgage. And it's not just prices, interest rates change too. A small increase could make your monthly payment jump, costing you thousands more over time. While no one has a crystal ball, history shows that home values usually rise. The longer you wait, the more you might end up paying for the same house. Is buying the right move for everyone? Not always. It depends on your finances, your future plans, and whether you're ready for the responsibility of owning a home. But if your rent keeps climbing and you're staying put for a while, buying could be a total game changer. Before you make that call, ask yourself these 4 questions. 1, how long do I plan to stay? Moving in a year or 2? Renting may be the smarter move. But if you'll be around for at least 3 to 5 years, buying could start making a lot more sense. 2, can I afford the upfront cost? Buying comes with a down payment, closing costs, and maintenance. If those are out of reach right now, renting while you save up might be the way to go. 3, do I want flexibility or stability? Renting makes it easy to pack up and go, but buying locks in your housing costs and helps build equity. If you're looking for long-term security, home ownership is a solid option. 4, am I thinking about building wealth through real estate? Owning a home isn't just about having a place to live. It's a stepping stone for growing your financial future. Over time, Home ownership helps build equity, which can open the door to even more opportunities. At the end of the day, the best choice is the one that fits your goals. Buying a home can feel like a big decision, but understanding the numbers and thinking ahead makes all the difference. As promised, here's a tip for you. Consider making a multifamily home your first purchase. With the first-time homebuyer program, you can buy a property with up to 4 units, live in one for at least a year, and rent out the other to help cover your mortgage. It's a great way to start building wealth while keeping your housing costs low. If this video is helping you get closer to home ownership, hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with someone who really needs to hear this. Got a question or ideas? Drop them in the comment. I might cover them in a future video. Remember, every step you take gets you closer to owning a home. Let's do this. I'm here to help you every step of the way on But It's My First Time.